after it.
Oh, okay, we're getting after it. What you got going on, Connor? What's new in the neighborhood? What are you looking forward to?
Uh, New to me, I've been watching some of the boys on Amazon.
I've
I
I've
don't know
heard
if you've
about
seen
that. Is it that like Nazis that are superheroes or something?
it. Well, actually, another show I'm watching is called Hunters, and they're actually hunting Nazis, so that's kind of funny. You draw
Okay.
that. No, what it is, dude. If you haven't seen the boys, you gotta watch it. It's great. It's like a spin on superhero comics, and it's based
Okay.
off of a comic. And so it's like imagine if superheroes lived in our real world, and they're called
Okay.
suits, and then but they're actually like they look like superheroes, but they're actually shitty assholes and like kill people when they save people. And there's
Okay.
like there's a company doing like PR on them and keeping that all under wraps.
Yeah.
But the boys are these group of dudes that have been fucked over by these soups, and they're trying to like hunt the soups. And it's super awesome, actually. It's really cool. It's funny
Okay.
as hell too.
Apparently, I read somewhere on the line that it's like, what if one superhero out of like the Avengers was a Nazi?
Yeah, there's
And
nothing about Nazis in that show, but I could see it. Oh, you know what? No, it is. No, it's like the superhero compound. It's a compound that created the superheroes was developed by the Nazis. Okay, so
okay,
that's
okay, okay,
yeah.
okay.
I
I was
forgot about
like,
that.
okay, okay. I was like, so apparently what I heard online is totally different from reality, which would be like hilarious on its own end. Like, no, it's a totally different thing. Like, it's
Oh, I gotcha.
like turning on Martha Stewart and it's like a programming show or something. Like,
Oh, wow. Oh my God, what's new with you? What you been? What's recent? What you
I
been
mean,
watching or anything?
I've been watching Raised by Wolves, which is pretty good. It's that like
Oh yeah.
Ridley Scott sci-fi thing. It's interesting. I don't know where the hell it's going. I got like 2 episodes left. It's really weird. Apparently, like Christians ruined the earth, so atheists sent like robots to another planet, and then the atheists showed up. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I
weird.
saw the first episode actually. It was on like YouTube or something for
Did you?
free. Yeah,
Okay.
it looked really good. But then
Yeah,
after that
it's
first
great.
episode, I'm like, where do they go from here? Because she
Yep.
like killed that mothership, and I was like, oh my God, that was like, okay,
All over the show basically. Yeah, like and
yeah,
then it's basically like there's Christians on this planet and they're like trying to steal the kids and the robots are trying to steal the kids. I don't know
oh,
where I don't know
okay,
where it's going.
okay. I
It's a
love
shit
Ridley
show.
Scott though, so
I know, he's great.
yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
So, I need to like finish it cuz I think it's done now, so power
I
through
see,
the like 2 hours.
I see. It looks beautiful too, so that's
Yeah.
nice too. Watching something that just looks good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I've been playing the new Star Wars game. Came out yesterday. It's amazing so far. Super fun. Controls are a little weird on a controller, but I don't know. I had a great time with it last night. Are you looking forward to that, or you gonna play it at all?
I've never and sounds so bad. I don't want to like trash anything either because like I've never played like really a Star Wars game
Oh,
or
that's cool.
yeah, I mean I got Jedi Fallen Order
Yeah.
and I started playing that and dude, it was awesome. But I didn't even know Squadrons was coming out really till you kind of talked about it. Is
Yeah.
it fun? You
Yeah,
enjoying it?
it's super fun. I mean, if you're looking for like a flight game, like it's all pretty much flying. Like there's no like Jedi's or anything. You're just like flying around killing ships and shit, which is super fun. I don't know.
Is there a multiplayer?
Yeah, and there's online multiplayer too,
Cool.
which is like I don't know. I haven't played the multiplayer yet. I've just been playing through the campaign, but single player is fun.
That's awesome. So what is in the Star Wars lore, what is the timeline of this?
So it's like right after Return of the Jedi,
Okay.
like dead nuts after the killed the Emperor, and now they're like dealing with the rebels and then like the Empire falling apart because they lost all their leaders.
So what happens to the galaxy after the end of Jedi?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Which is kind of
That's
interesting.
cool.
Yeah. So you end up with like all the classic like OG ships. You got your A wings, your Y wings, your X wings, and like your Tie fighters and interceptors and stuff. Um, and
Do
bombers.
you choose what side you play on, or
So
is it
so like
campaign is
on
just like your?
campaign it splits between the two of them. So like you'll
Oh,
be like playing as a rebel, and then like your actions lead into like playing against the empire, and it bounces back and forth. So it's like I don't know, ping ponging between the two. So it's like, oh shit, I just blew up the Star Destroyer, and now like all these Empire dudes show up, and like you're fighting as the Empire. So
that's pretty
it's
cool.
weird. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
It's
pretty. So
fun.
you finish the mission as the Empire, and then it turns back or whatever. That's
Yeah,
cool, man.
exactly. It flip flops between the two.
That's pretty interesting, actually. I like that.
Yeah, it's fun. So did you play any of the Fallen Order?
Yeah, I feel like I played quite a bit, but I probably didn't actually get that far. Like I played, of course, the beginning, and you escape, and then you fight this Sith person, and
Yeah.
then you go to the island where you try to train as a Jedi, and that's kind of where I left off. So I probably
Yeah,
didn't even get that
that's
far.
like where I stopped playing too.
Okay, because I tried to get back into it after like 3 weeks of not playing, and then
Uh huh.
there's so many like little controls. I was just like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Do
So I
you
kind of
play Soul
did that.
Likes ever?
What?
Soul Likes?
What's that?
Soul Likes, so like you know what like Death Souls and Demon Souls and like Bloodborne are?
No, I know the games. I have not played them.
So like they are like the quintessential like gamer games of like the last decade where like every game is trying to be a Souls like and Fallen
Oh,
Order is a Souls like. So it's
okay,
all about like you're super weak and you have these like crazy enemies. It's all about like blocking and then like stabbing dudes. And there's
okay.
lots of games these days that are doing similar things like that. I don't know.
I see.
It's like the very gamey game to play these days, or to be
I
a Souls
see.
like. Like even like the newest Zelda had like Souls like features in it.
Man, I wanted to play that to be
It
honest, but I don't even have
it's
a Switch.
it's so good. You need to get a
Yeah,
Switch
I know. I
or a
know.
better.
There's too many games that like working and the kids and homework and
Oh, I
stuff. It's
know.
just like, man, I feel like I don't have enough
Oh,
time to play things.
goddamn pandemic. I've played so many video games since pandemic hit. It's insane. Like
Oh,
I went from
perfect.
like zero to hero on like video game playing.
Like replay old games too, or just like try to get into all new games.
A little bit of both. There's stuff like I never finished before and now I'm like finishing now,
Yeah.
or stuff that's just like older. Like I mean, I don't know.
Like what?
Well, I mean, there's also been like a ton of good games that came out in the last like 6 months. Like,
That's so true.
I mean, I started the COVID, quarantine with Persona 5 Royal came out, which is like
Oh
a pretty
yeah.
good like JRPG. And then I went straight into Final Fantasy 7 Remake, which was so
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah, that
can't
was fun.
I can't wait for the sequel like to come out like, and who knows
Yeah.
when that's happening cuz oh my god.
Yeah, that's true.
I,
That's
I
true.
I like want it to come out like tomorrow, and I know it's gonna be like years away, which is like the most frustrating thing.
It took them 20 years to do this, and then yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Well,
like
maybe
looking,
not.
and I'm just like looking at that game. I'm just like compared to what they came out with, like Final Fantasy 15 versus like 7 remake. I'm like 15 had so much content in it. I probably put like 200 hours into that game,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, 7 remakes like 40 hours maybe. So like, what's the dealio, guys? But also,
I don't,
I don't know.
you could put a shit ton of hours into Seven Remake because my buddy
Oh
Kevin,
yeah,
he 100% of the game, and I think he played it like I don't know 300 more hours. Like
Jesus
something.
Christ.
Yeah, like
I
he's
mean,
like,
like,
I already beat it twice in the first week it was out, and I was like, I haven't even got it yet. And,
so like I beat it the first week, and it's like one of the few games I've ever like played and then wanted to like replay again,
hmm
which is like weird for me. Like replaying games is like not something I do. Like it's usually
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one and done for single player games. Like multiplayer, like Destiny and like MMOs and
Uh
stuff
huh.
is different, but like single player games, like what's the point of like replaying them unless you're like really into it?
That's true. That's true. I think the only one that I've replayed, other than The Last of Us, was oh my gosh, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Skyrim. You know.
Oh my god. Well, that's just like an endless chest
Yeah,
of
it's like, oh, I'm gonna make a new class.
yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna play again, choose a few things different. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like those are the only few games I've replayed
Yeah.
as far as single player.
Yeah. I mean, older games I've played a ton of, like replayed. Like
True.
last
Yeah.
week I was replaying Chrono Trigger just for shits and giggles, which is
Metal
just
Gear
like,
Solid. I've probably replayed
oh,
that. I don't know how
Metal Gear
many times.
Solid. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5, like, oh, don't even ask me about that game. I put like 5,000 hours into that game. Probably not
I
liter Probably not literally, but like I used to just like leave that shit on and just like let it, collect stuff. But yeah, I've played that game so much. I love it.
oh I I got it, dude. I loved it, and then the ending, or quotations ending, happened,
Yeah, the lack of
and
ending.
yeah. And then I kept playing. I was like, oh man, you could have played it forever. It's
Yeah.
like one of those games you could have played. And I was like, I'm gonna get into something else, and I forgot what I translated to after that, or
Okay.
transition to.
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah,
one of those games. It was just like, well, this is fun. It's great. It feels great. I mean, it's kind of like Breath of the Wild. This is like one of those open world games that feels amazing, like super fun.
that's true. It did feel clean, smooth, and even though it was repetitive, it was like fun
Yeah.
repetitive. Like you're going and you're collecting dudes or taking them out or whatever you're
Stealing
trying to do.
dudes constantly and
Yeah,
hoping you don't get caught. Like,
yeah,
I,
yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah,
like the best part about it. It's just like you're stealing these guys, like knock out everybody in a base, then go around and capture everybody. Like, and
yeah.
like once your shit gets like good enough, it's like stupid.
I never
It,
built the base good. I never gotten like the base all badass either. That's
okay.
one thing. Yeah, because I was too confused with that, and I was like, I wanted to see where the story went, not like the
Yeah.
whole mechanic of having a base. I don't know. I don't know. But it was fun, dude. That was a good game.
So good.
Well, let's get into upcoming things.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to? So like we got, of course, PlayStation 5 coming out, Xbox
PlayStation
Series
5,
X.
Xbox Series X. Which
Uh-huh.
one are you going for, buddy? Are you gonna get one of
Uh
them?
I mean, I could get into a whole story, but I would get the PlayStation 5. I tried to pre-order it,
Okay.
been unsuccessful twice.
Same here. So I spent the
Okay.
time today setting up BirdBot. So when it does release, do you know
Uh-huh.
do you know what BirdBot is?
Uh-uh.
It's like an automated buying system that's like
Okay.
free. Some like
Huh.
17-year-old kid made it for like people that wanted to buy Switches or like sneakers or shit.
Okay.
So like you could like set it up and like have it just auto spam Best Buy or Walmart to like buy you a console.
Cool.
So
I dig that.
I spent the time today setting that up for my PS5 purchase.
But not an Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I have a PC. Why would I get an Xbox Series X?
That's such a good point. That's such a good point. Yeah.
Like,
Aren't there like their Xbox exclusives are also on Microsoft, right? Is
yeah,
that how it
they're all
works?
on PC. So why would I
Yeah.
buy an Xbox Series X when I have a really good gaming PC? Like,
That's
and
a good point.
I'm paying for Game Pass and I get all the same games. So what's the difference?
Oh, so Game Pass also works on PC.
Yeah,
That's amazing. I did not know that. See,
yeah,
I'm not even. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, up until like last month, it was $5 a month. Now it's 10, but still like unlimited games. You can just play as much as you want.
So it's like, is it like Steam, where you could, whatever games are on there, you could just play it and then move on to another game, or is it
Yeah, it's like Steam, but Steam doesn't have like a monthly, subscription.
got it,
So it's just like you have all these games, you pick whatever you want, they're free. And
got
they're
it.
like they got like a rotation of what developers get, and then all the Microsoft games are just like free, which is like the big thing that they just bought Bethesda. ZeniMax essentially. You heard about
Yeah,
that? Like,
I
so
did.
like
Yeah,
Skyrim's gonna be free on there. Like Doom's gonna be free on there. Um, shit, there's just so many games that are like free now. Wolfenstein.
that'll be insane.
So like,
Dude, like that kind of scares me that Bethesda's by Microsoft. As far as like me, I'm just like a PlayStation gamer, you know.
yeah,
I mean, I have a PC clearly, but I
yeah,
don't play any games on it. Um, but so I'm like, oh man. So if they do a new Elder Scrolls, other than I've never even actually tried their online.
yeah,
Uh, I have this weird thing where if I feel a game is too big, I try not to get involved because then I'll just get sucked in.
sure.
you know, and
Like
I
Red Dead
don't want to do
Redemption
that.
2.
Yes, exactly. I started that and I was like, I'm gonna get sucked in. I gotta stop.
I got super sucked into that game and then like down a rabbit hole and got bored with it. See, I'm pretty ADD, so if I don't like finish the game or like it super sucks me in, then like it just never happens. But yeah, I think probably like Elder Scrolls will probably be multi-platform
I hope so. I really hope so.
just because of how it is. But I think like newer
Yeah.
content that comes out will stop being like. There's some like games like Tokyo Ghost something from like the old creators of Resident Evil that's like an or a PlayStation exclusive, but you know Xbox just bought ZeniMax, but it's still going to be a PlayStation exclusive, which is kind of funny.
Eh. Oh, they're still under contract, maybe. I don't know
Yeah,
how that
yeah,
goes.
it's
I
still
assume.
there's some sort of contract that they couldn't bust, but it's just kind of funny. Like Microsoft owns it, but it's coming out exclusively on PlayStation.
Got it. So you're gonna try and get the new PS5. So am I. I might wait till after it comes out, just because of availability. But
Yeah, I mean I want to get it as soon as possible so I can sell
yep.
my PS4 Pro at a
Okay.
reasonable dollar, you know.
Yeah, I see. I see what you mean. Yep.
So like if
Because
I
it is backwards compatible
yeah,
mostly, right?
exactly. It's going to be backwards compatible. I still have a PlayStation 3 that plays, all the other stuff, so it's kind of
Yeah.
like
So do I actually. Yeah. I saw my PS3 with MGS on it
yeah,
and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
whenever I want to launch up my Metal Gear Solid 4, which plays on nothing else, I still have my
Yep.
PlayStation 3.
That is such a good game. I feel like we're just gonna talk about Metal Gear Solid a lot.
That's
But
okay.
I
As
love
long
that game so much. I
it's
think
so good.
four is that actually, you know what? That game I replayed I don't know how many times as far as campaign. Metal Gear
Sure.
Solid 4 Guns or Sons of the Patriot? What was it?
I think it's Sons of the Patriots.
Sons of the Patriot. Okay.
Maybe
I
Guns
played
of the
that so
Patriot.
many times and we beat it on whatever that big boss mode is where you don't get alerted.
Oh yeah,
We did that. Well, I did that. But we all did it like watching. You know, we're all hanging out and we
yeah.
did it together.
Did you ever play
But Jesus,
Peace Walker?
I didn't. It didn't. Wasn't there a port? There was a
Yeah,
port of
it's
it.
ported onto PS3.
Yeah, I started to, and I'm not saying I got disinterested. I think I had other things
Going
that I
on.
had to do, and then forgot about it. You know, I own it. I do own it, but I never
Oh,
played it.
you should totally
Well,
play it. Super fun game.
well
It's
then I
like
will.
it's like half and half MGS4 and MGS5. If
I
you get
see.
what I'm going at. So like you still got like all the base building stuff from MGS5, but it's a little smaller. I mean, it was originally like a PSP game, so
Yeah, that's right. That's where you're big boss and you're like creating Outer Haven, right? Is
yeah,
that what the whole thing was?
yeah, you're creating Outer Haven and you're in like Costa Rica.
Gotcha.
So I don't know, it's fun.
That's awesome.
So what other games are you looking forward to? So
Coming out.
getting back to like what we were talking about. So I'm looking forward to the Demon Souls remake, because we were talking about Souls likes before.
Mm-hmm.
That should be good. The new Spider-Man's coming out on PC or on PS4 and 5 now, which they announced at their latest stream. So that'll be kind of cool. If I don't get a PS5 launch day, then I can play that. Uh,
I
new
see.
new Yakuza's coming out. That'll be fun. Have you ever
Oh,
played
really?
those?
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't played it. I've seen it played.
Okay.
It looks
They're just
awesome.
they're super fun. They're kind of goofy. If you like Japan, they're fun. I don't know. And then
I know you.
eh,
I know you like Japan.
yeah, super fun. I love Japan. Japan's great. And then Cyberpunk. That's kind of like the
Oh yeah, Cyberpunk. I don't know why I was
creme de la
forgetting.
creme of things that's coming up. I don't know. There's a little bit of controversy because they announced they're doing crunch on it now, which they promised they wouldn't do. So that's kind of like bad for developers. But I don't know. I'm super
What's
looking
that?
for
What's crunch?
like basically forced overtime.
Oh, to make sure it meets its deadline. I
Yeah, to make
gotcha.
sure it launches by November 13th or whatever.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I feel like I don't know anything about the story of it, but I feel like that's what happened to Last of Us, but they lucked out because of the pandemic, so they could perfect a few things.
Yeah.
Last, you
Well,
know,
they pushed it back a couple times, I think, with Last of Us 2.
they did. Yeah, it was supposed to come
Yeah.
out a while back, and then they pushed it back, and they were like, no, it's coming out March or whatever, and then
Yeah, I
pandemic.
mean the same thing happened with Final Fantasy VII, Ghost of
Oh yeah,
Tsushima.
yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff that's been screwed up. I mean, if you read if you read the tea leaves, like Breath of the Wild 2 got pushed back because of the like. If you look at this year and like Nintendo, like they haven't announced anything new. Like there's just nothing on their schedule, and I think that has a lot to do with the COVID.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of a weird climate to see how things do. I
What?
am looking forward to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I
Oh,
love
are
the
you?
Assassin's Creed series. Yeah, man.
I
I'm
haven't
looking forward to
played
that.
it since like the boat one.
Okay, Black Flag.
Yeah, Black Flag.
Okay. That one
Just
was all right. I
yeah, that
think
one
I
was
think
all
the
right.
I think the better ones were
That
when
was
you
the
were
last one I
Ezio.
played.
Okay.
Ezio?
Whew.
Is that
Yeah,
the
when you were
developer?
Ezio in gosh, like Florence, Italy. You're in Italy and stuff
Okay,
like
yeah. So like the older ones. Or
correct. Yeah, I think it was Assassin's Creed 3.
okay. Yeah, I stopped playing them just cuz I don't know. I wasn't super into them, but maybe that's
Oh,
just
okay.
me.
It's all right. I mean, and I'm also looking forward to just because I'm a first person shooter, nut
Uh,
lame guy. I'm looking forward to the new Call of Duty,
New Call of
Cold
Duty
War.
coming out. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop.
I'm not like psyched about it, like holy shit, now Call of Duty, but I'm looking forward to it because I play a ton of Warzone. That's like
Okay. I haven't played
pretty
Warzone at
much.
all, but I've played like the remakes of the two Modern Warfares, which is just like dope.
Yeah, the recent one with whatever Warzone is one of the attachments to it. It's
Okay.
just Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah,
That
Modern
was a good
Warfare 1 and
campaign.
2.
Yeah.
Like the OG ones that started it all.
Oh, I got you. Well, they have those remastered, and then
Yeah,
this one
that's what I was
is.
talking about.
Oh, okay, I got you. So this one
Sorry.
came out last year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare with the same title. It's just not remastered. It's like a new original
Just a
story.
new Modern Warfare.
Correct. Yeah, they're like,
Okay.
we're not gonna name it 4 or 5.
Yeah,
Just
exactly. I mean, it's like what they did with God of War and like I don't
yeah,
know.
and Assassin's Creed now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed and whatever, which is cool. Whatever. I mean, shit, that was like a decade ago when those games come out. Like, sure,
For
whatever.
real.
Like, I remember when the
For real.
original Modern Warfare came out. It was awesome. Like, great. Hell, I remember when the
Yeah.
original like Call of Duty came out. That shit was awesome too.
I know. Yeah, and Medal of Honor on like PlayStation or
Oh shit, that's
whatever.
real old, like 2000.
Yeah, dude, that's super. Yeah, the old twisted metal.
Oh
Those were
hell yeah,
the
Twisted Metal 2, amazing. I
twisted
played
metal too. Yeah.
so good. Play as what the fuck was that guy's name?
I don't know,
Like you
Spectre.
no, you put in like a special code at the beginning and you get like Minion or something. I think it's Minion, right? You put in a special code and you get like a secret character.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Minion.
I don't know. I don't know that.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to just like look it up. Sorry, I got a train in the background.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So you're looking forward to Cyberpunk. Let's see. I was trying to see what else is coming out. Let me just go through what's coming out in October. Okay, so we got what's already out, Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. I used to love that back in the day. Star Wars Squadrons is already out, which you're playing.
Yeah.
So coming up, we got Ride 4, FIFA 21, and this is all PlayStation, PS4, and let's see, FIFA 21, GI Joe, Operation Blackout, NHL 21. Which actually, you know what? I might pick up because I don't know why I always get the
The
hockey games,
NFL
and
games are so good.
yeah,
Yeah, it
I
is
always
Minion on Twisted Metal 2. So you put in like a special code in Twisted Metal 2 and you can get Minion. And he's like
now I gotta look it up. Twisted Metal.
I
Is it
think
a black car?
he drives like a Hummer.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure. He had that badass like 3-4 missile, like
Yeah, or not a Hummer, but it looks like a I don't know, some sort of
oh,
three-wheel
I never
tank.
played that. No, I never played that. Who was the Hummer? Twisted Metal 2.
I don't remember who had the
Twisted
Hummer.
Metal 2 Hummer. It was Hammerhead.
There you
Warthog.
go. Yeah,
Warthog.
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 There you go.
Warthog. Yeah, I always played Warthog.
Okay. Yeah, Minion was dope, but whatever.
I never even had that, dude.
You gotta put like a special code in, like the Konami code or whatever at the beginning of the game, and then you can get him.
Oh, okay. You get that from like Tips and Tricks magazine or
Yeah,
something?
exactly.
Let's see. Let me just finish this. What's coming out October? Remothered, Broken Porcelain, Torchlight 3, Cloudpunk, Raji, and Ancient Epic, Amnesia, Rebirth, Transformers, Battlegrounds, Ghost Runner, The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 4. Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this game name. I'm not gonna say it. Watchdog Legions, Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope, and Auto Chess, which I have no clue what is that. What is Auto Chess?
Yeah, I went through like all the upcoming games and like I don't know, ran through the ones that looked interesting to me and put them in the comments. But yeah, October
Yeah,
doesn't
I
look.
kind of I kind of wanted to leave no discrimination and give
Yeah.
everyone coming out in October.
There was a lot of stuff that's like doesn't look super interesting, which I think has a lot to do with just COVID and the consoles coming out.
Yeah, it's true. Well, you know what? That's kind of why I'm not too worried about getting a PS5 at the moment.
Yeah,
Because
if it doesn't happen, like there's plenty of stuff I'm gonna be able to play anyways.
exactly, yeah. And it's not like, oh, I'm
There's
forced.
no killer apps. Mostly, I just want to get rid of it so I can stop hearing my PS4 Pro sound like a goddamn jet engine taking off.
Dang. I have an original PlayStation 4,
Oh,
and
do
it does
you?
not sound. Yeah, it doesn't even sound bad. I have the Nathan Drake like Uncharted
Okay.
edition, like it's like blue. And dude, it sounds fine. I've never had an issue, and now I hope I don't. I dust it and everything. It's like one of those
Yeah, I
things.
dust my PS4 Pro all the time, but like, shit. Like if I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, like I gotta have my noise canceling headphones on because it sounds like a goddamn jet's taking off in my living room.
Um, what's you had a note in here? NIER. What's that?
Oh, Nier! They announced the new Nier games. They're
Oh,
the remake of Nier from like a decade ago. Have you ever played any of the Nier games?
clearly not.
They're pretty good. So, have you ever played any like Platinum Games games? Like Bayonetta, or that would be like the big one.
No.
They're
What's
they're
the
like
premise?
hack and
Or
slash games, but like Nier's
okay.
super fun. Like it's on PS4. I'm super looking forward to like this remake of the original one because it was like a Xbox 360 game and PS4 game. I never played it, but like Nier Automata is like one of my favorite games of this generation. Like it's just so good.
Really?
Yeah, super fun. It came out like 2006 or 2007. And it has like multiple endings and like you keep finishing the endings and the game expands on itself and like it swaps between like a 3D hack and slash and like the old school like Galactica games and like it's really interesting.
Okay.
I'd check it out if you haven't checked it out.
Oh
Totally
yeah,
worth
I
it.
will look it up then. I will.
It you play as a hot
I'm a,
android.
the hot Android,
Yeah.
like Ex Machina, or
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
okay, okay. All right, I'll check it out. Well, it was near what? What was your favorite one? 2006.
Yeah, Near Automata. I think it came out in 2007. It was a game I put
Automata.
off for a long time too. Like I didn't play it until like a couple years after it came out, and I was like, once I did play it, I was like, oh my god, this game's amazing. Also, I think Xbox or PlayStation 4 has a sale going on, so it might be on that. So you might be able to get it
It's
cheap.
2017. Near Automata is 2017.
Yeah, there you
You're
go.
way off, dude. It's a sequel to a 2010 video game,
Yeah, the
which is just near.
2010 game they're remaking
Okay.
apparently.
Got it.
And I
Okay.
never played that one, but the new one's awesome. Or
Dope.
not the new one, but the one that came out in 2017.
Gotcha.
Great game. Check it out.
Done. Done and done.
Because I think PlayStation has a sale going on right now, which I wanted to buy Ghost of Tsushima or whatever the hell it's called, the like Japanese samurai game.
That game looks beautiful. I watch people on Twitch play it, and my buddies have played it. I have not, but
I
it
haven't
looks
played it
fucking
either.
fantastic. It's one of those ones that I didn't also want to get into because I feel like it's
Just a
80
never
hours,
ending. Yeah.
like at least, like, so I'm trying to plan. I want to
You-
choose one game for like Christmas to New Year's when
So
I'm off work.
Cyberpunk is your game of the year.
So far, might be. Yeah, that's on the high list right now.
That's on your high list. Yeah, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
with the COVID happening, like, oh, I've played so many games. Like, I beat Persona 4 and Persona 5, and those are both 200-hour games.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh my. That's awesome. I can't even like I want to look into I think I played like 6 days. So how many hours of that on Warzone? How many hours is that? 6
Six
days,
days on
6
Warzone. That's like
7 times
I mean 40 that's like 60 hours. No, it's
170 hours. I had 7 days. I'm sorry.
seven
So I've played 170 hours of Warzone. Oh my gosh, that's like a fraction of one of the games
one of
you've
the
burned
games I
through.
played. Well,
Yeah.
then I also finished, Last of Us 2 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake and
Dude. All right. You wanna save it for another time, or you wanna get into Last of Us 2? Like, I know it's not
I
even
I,
on our
I
agenda.
I think we should save it for another time because I have a
Okay.
lot of feelings about that game.
Same. All right, yeah, let's do that
Let,
next episode. We'll
let's add
break it
that to
down.
the agenda.
Yeah. Let's break that down. There's a lot. I want to, and maybe you know what? It might be impossible technically, but maybe get my buddy Amphi in because he's got a lot of opinions or thoughts on that game
Well,
too.
does he have a
That are
headphone?
yeah, I mean of
We can just
course.
add him to the Discord.
I think we could do that because he could do it through his laptop probably,
Yeah.
and we could just do it that way.
Okay.
Man, all right. Well,
Getting guests on already. You got any
well,
other closing doodads?
no, not really. Other than if you stuck around this long, thank you for listening to our first podcast of Dear
Yeah.
Download.
Thank you.
Super dope.
Thank you, everybody. We're just rolling over 30 minutes, so we appreciate it. Um, tune in next week
Or next month.
or next month or whenever we figure this out. Hopefully,
Or,
weekly or bi weekly or whatever.
or in 5 days. Or, yeah, weekly, bi weekly. Yeah,
Subscribe
I'm
and
not
it'll
sure.
be in the feed, right?
Every fortnight, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. Every fortnight.
All right, man. Well, good chatting with you, and love you
All
all long time.
all right. Talk to you later, guys.